Hey everyone, it's your favorite MUA Jade, and I'm back with another video. Tonight, we're doing a review video, and we're going to review the Bad Gal Bang Mascara from Benefit, and we're going to review the Luxe and Willow Beauty Blender sponges. Okay, so there are 3 different colors in here. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Some of these look a little dirty. So I bought these. I actually got these at Marshall's. So yeah. And this I picked up online with the Sephora app. So this is the Sephora Favorites Lash Dash to Go. It does have the Lancome Lashy Dowel, the Bad Gal Bang from Benefit, the Perfect Strokes, I think that's what it's called. Yes, Universal Volumizing from Rare Beauty, the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes, and the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. And today we'll do the Benefit. Okay? I have never tried a Benefit mascara before. I love Benefit products. Oh, and also in this box, what makes it like even better, is that you get a voucher to get one of these mascaras full size for free. You get to redeem that for free. So that's really cool because these are expensive mascaras. They're not cheap. So, and Luxe and Willow, the only, isn't this bag everything? It's so cute. It reminds me of like the beach or something. But Luxe and Willow, the only, experience that I have with them is, in my Boxy Luxe box. I got a bamboo reusable bamboo, round thingies to wash my face, you know. They're like the cotton round things, the reusable cotton ones, but they're bamboo. So, they're really nice. And I like them. So, I think that there's like... Okay, so there's like 3 different colors. They don't feel any different. They all feel really nice and soft. Hold on now. This one feels softer and springier. I think I'm gonna use that one. Oh, I don't know. Something's telling me to go with this one. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this one. The grayish blue. But they're like really pretty colors. I would so paint my like room or something in these colors and decorate with these colors. Reminds me of like Nautica or something, but I'm not working with Nautica or anything like that. I was just saying. I love this little bag. It is so, so, so cute. All right. So let's set this over here. Let's see how good this works. See if it's really that luxe, all right? And today I'm also going to give you a bonus eye look to go with the mascara. I just don't want to like throw a mascara on and be like, bye, you know? I want to, you know, let's chill for a little bit. I prefer my buns. Oh my goodness. Wow. My sponge is dry nowadays. Just a personal preference. Ever since I started using the Cookies and Dreams single scoop sponge, I started using that dry. I got that tip from someone else. Saw them doing that, and it's a really great tip. The way it blends is just, it's a dream. So, we're gonna see how this blends out. If it doesn't do a great job, I'll wet it and give it a chance that way, okay? I already prepped and primed my face. I do have on the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So we did use a really good primer today for today. Okay. Ooh, so far it like applies it pretty well. Let's see how it blends it out though. Let me get my mirror. I'm liking this. Like, so far, so good. I'm liking the way that it picked up a lot of product and it laid it down in like a lot in one spot, but it allowed me to blend it out very, very, very easily. Oh, wow. That looks amazing. Sorry about me looking like a whole catfish today. My scars are looking pretty bad. I'm using this vitamin C stuff by Ole Henriksen. So they're getting better. It's making it better, so. I think that's beautiful. I think that the sponge gives the foundation an even more beautiful coverage. This is the KVD Beauty Lock-It Foundation, and I absolutely adore this foundation. It's not my favorite. It's one of my favorites, but it's not my, like, top. Okay. I have to put something on my lips. Let's go ahead and get some of this Cab Cosmetics lip oil in lime. Very comfortable, so comfortable. Such a nice lip oil, for real. Alright, so let's get back to this. And I do take some down my neck. So let's go ahead and do the perimeter under the chin here. Uh-oh. I keep itching right here. Like my skin is like really irritated in that spot for some reason. I can see it's really red too. So I have these glow drops that I want to mix with my foundation. Has anybody ever, let me know in the comments, has anybody ever mixed glow drops with their foundation? Now, I've had the L'Oreal drops, the blush drop, no, not blush drops, but the L'Oreal, I don't know, glow drops, and I would put it on my face before I put my foundation on. But have you ever mixed it with your foundation? Let me know, and let me know how it worked out. Did you like it? I'm just into like a more luminous thing right now. So next, I'm going to take my Holy Grail concealer, and that is Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place, it really came out of nowhere for me and knocked my socks off. I mean, absolutely knocked my socks off. I love Juvia's Place. I'm freaking obsessed with them. I'm so obsessed. I love them. Alright, I love that, like, their products are so amazing. The artwork, oh, that artwork, oh my god, that's what gets me the most. The amazing products and the artwork, oh, I am so in love with that artwork. And it's like, I don't know, I just love it. Anyway. My Holy Grail. I don't know why I went so ham with it though, on that eye. You don't need that much of it. It's because I was talking, I got overly excited. So we're gonna have to put that much over here too. Ah, we put way too much over there. I'm gonna be looking like a wrestler. Okay, anyway, that's okay. We're gonna see how this blends out, okay? So far, with the foundation, it blended it so good. I am so impressed with this Luxe and Willow Beauty Blender. This poor thing. There we go. Get some of it off. It's beautiful. Such a beautiful coverage. I took too much. It's okay. Sharing is caring. I like to blend upward with my concealer. It gives the illusion of a lifted eye. Okay? Watch. See how this is like up? And this is like, kind of like straight? Watch. I'll lift this eye up. Watch me. Here we go. Trust the process. Check that out. Lifted eyes. Look at that. Snatched at 36. What? People are probably like, well, then you shouldn't be saying snatched if you're 36. Well, guess what? I'm gonna say it. I gotta say it. Alright, so now I'm going to set. So, this. Luxe and Willow Beauty Blender before I set my face. Absolutely amazing, okay? Look at this coverage of this foundation, okay? The foundation is an amazing foundation to begin with, but it is about your tools as well, okay? You have to have good tools. This is a good tool. So, this is good. So, the Luxe and Willow Beauty Blender sponges are Green Heart approved and Everyday Makeup by Jade loved. Awesome! Woo! So that's one. Cool. Alright, so now we're gonna set. I like a bit of a bright under eye. I know it's kind of like faded out, but oh well. I like what I like. I'm gonna take this banana powder from the cream shop. So cute. Just gonna take a little bit of banana powder. Okay. Nope, that's not gonna work. All right. I'm gonna take the poof or the puff that came with it. I'm gonna use that. I only use that under my under eyes, and I only use the banana powder under my under eyes, okay? Where I put the concealer. Just use it where you put the concealer. How about that? Oh. Sorry, we're using this side now. Alright, take it, knock it off. You do not want to put too much powder under your under eyes. It will dry it out. Think about it as like, I don't know, like you're putting powder in something like kind of wet. You know, concealer's not dry. You know? It's gonna create creasing. Most likely, you know? Think about it. So, you want to be careful with how much you use. A little bit does go a long way. Okay? With most setting powders. Alright. Right now I'm just gearing up to use the Bad Gal Bang Mascara. But we are doing a bonus, we'll just call it a bonus full face, okay? A bonus full face of makeup, okay? Awesome. Bonus full beat, if you will. Alright. Cool. Looks so nice. This is pretty blurring. I really like this banana powder. It's not like too bright, you know? It's like, it's perfect. I've seen some really bright banana powders. Alright. So that's that. Then I take, well, I usually take Cab Cosmetics, but I'm out of it. I tore that up. So I'm gonna take Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a little bit thicker than the Cab Cosmetics. It's a little bit brighter too. But we are going to see how this goes. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face because all of my products are powder. Alright. Cool. Awesome. Oh, that really brightened us up a lot. Nice. That's looking pretty good. I really like that. I haven't used this in a while because I've been using, I'm trying other ones out. And this is like a really, you get a lot. This is a really big container, so I was using it for a while. All right. So now I'm going to clean off the area where I put eyeshadow. Sorry. And usually I use a bamboo round to do this, or like, you know, the cotton round, but I don't have any clean, so I'm gonna use one of my LaRousse Beauty ones that I use to wash my face. That's okay, it works. Plus I like the edge on these. Really, you can get the stuff off your eyebrows without going over top of them with this little like edge here. So, and yeah, so get the stuff, it's important to get the stuff off your eyebrows, get better contact with your eyebrow product. Okay, plus it just looks better. You know, your product will be less likely to slip during the day too. And I clean off the product off my eye before I put my primer on because it would be less likely to crease too if I have, you know, clean contact to the skin. There we go. Very nice. Woo woo. There she is. Alright. Whoa. That's a little high there. Where's my blender? There it is. I'm so used to using the Cookies and Dream blender. That's what I was looking for. Okay, that's okay. Alright, so that. And then we just touch it back up with setting powder. Okay? And then clean it. And hope we don't do that again. Alright. We're good. I'm good. Ooh, that was like a half a snort. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and prime our lids and above. I'm gonna go ahead and use surprise Juvia's Place eye prep, eye prime, eye primer. This stuff is amazing. You get a lot of it. It doesn't look like a lot, but it's a lot because just a little bit goes a very long way. Sorry. Malfunction there. So I'm telling you, a tiny bit, that much will do both of your eyes. Okay? That might even be too much. It's very bright. I mean, this is shade 1 is. Okay? And I like to apply it with my finger. You can apply it however you'd like. I feel I have more control with my finger of how much product goes where. And where the product goes. So, does anybody have Halloween plans? My twin girls want me to come trick-or-treating with them. They want me to dress up like Sally, and they want my boyfriend, whose name is Jack, to dress up like Jack. And he's tall and skinny, so he's my Jack Skellington. I mean, I have it tattooed right here. Sally, and there's Jack. I mean, I've had that for a long time, long before I met him, but I think it would be cute. You know, we might do it, so. I think it depends on if he has to work or not. But, yeah. So, but yes, my Halloween plans will be to go trick-or-treating with my girls, hopefully. What I'm doing is I'm blending it out very, very, very good. This is a thick, it is a thick primer. I told you a little bit goes a very long way. Look how much I have left over. I'm telling you, a dab will do ya. Look how far it goes. Okay. Uh-oh, I forgot to put clear brow gel in. That's okay. So, can you guys tell me in the comments below, please, what step in your routine is your brows? Is it first? Is it last? Is it in the middle? Like, where is it? Because I'm trying to figure myself out, you know? Because I just started doing my brows, you know? So, I just figured before they just look good, you know? I didn't know they really didn't. But, yeah. Alright, so that looks good. And what I'm going to use today is the Rare Beauty eyeshadow palette, one of them. Let me see which one it is. It is the Came to Play eyeshadow palette, and it looks like this. So cute, okay? The only thing that throws me off is this. It has an orange reflect to it, you know? It throws me off because, like, I always want to use it, but I don't know. Anyway, and then I'm going to use this. Ow! Oh my gosh! Whoa. Sorry, guys. The mirror just fell out of it. It's one of the first palettes I ever got, and it totally just cut my leg. Okay. Anyway, the show must go on. Anyway, it didn't cut me that bad. I'm going to darken it out with this. Okay? I forgot that was like that. Alright. That could really have hurt me. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the Rare Beauty palette. Came to Play palette. I'm going to take a fluffy brush. Like a large fluffy brush. You know, maybe like a medium. Like a schmedium. You know? Well, it's between a large and a medium, you know? That's a large. Yeah. I'm gonna take this color right here, the lightest color in here, and that looks like Good Heart. Okay? I'm gonna pick some of that up. We're gonna do this very quickly. I know that you guys came to see the Benefit mascara, but you know, this is your bonus full face, so hopefully you love this look and you'll follow the tutorial. And I definitely do this for you guys. Okay, back and forth in windshield wiper motions. It's a light color, but we'll see if it's buildable, okay? That's how I prefer my colors. I prefer them buildable. Because if you put a lot on, then you have to really blend it out a lot, you know? If you just, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it up to my brow bone. Yeah, if you just put a little bit at a time, you can put it exactly where you want it and blend it out. What I'm doing is I'm taking just this part right here, just the very edge of this brush, and I'm taking it on the line and I'm going in circles outward, okay? Just outward. Look at how that is blending out. That is blending out beautifully. This is the Moda crease brush. I forget which set these are, but I just got them. They're really cute. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. And then I got the Prism set too. It comes with this little brush stand that like has your brushes readily available for you, whichever ones you want to use at that time. It's cool. It reminds me of like when you play Scrabble and you have that little thing with the Scrabble pieces, so you have them ready for you. It looks like that. So you always want to start in the same spot. Like, I'm gonna pick up some more color. When you go back, always start in the same spot, because when that brush initially hits your eye, that's where the color seems to, you know, be the darkest, and it kind of like deposits the most. So you always want to stay in the same spot because you don't want it to be patchy, okay? So go ahead and buff that up to your brow bone. And a piece of advice that I can give you about what I'm doing right now is that I did not pick up color and place it up here. You know what I mean? I picked up color, put it in my crease, and blended that up there. So no color ever got put up there. It got blended up there. Okay? And that's why it looks the way it does. So soft and sweet. Like me. No, I'm just playing. I mean, I am sweet, but it's not that soft. No, I'm just playing. I am. Big old softy. Okay, so I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to take a smaller blending brush. I'm going to take this Natasha Denona blending brush. I haven't used this one in forever. Oh my gosh, look, the letters are coming off of it and everything. You can barely see that shit stuff anymore. I'm sorry. And then I'm going to go all the way across the spectrum and go all the way to this shade right here. The next darkest shade in the palette, which is Always Worthy. And that's something that you have to always remind yourself of, is your worthiness. And you're worth it, you know? You are worth it. Tell yourself that, you know? Keep this in your crease only. Just in the crease. Don't take it any higher, okay? Like, I would always tell myself that, like, you know, I don't deserve it, I'm not worth it, you know, I'll just, you know, always be nothing, or, you know, something like that, or, you know, always put myself down and stuff like that, but no. No, sis. You better pick yourself up, sweetheart. Or come here, let me help you up. Let me give you a hand up, hon. Because I will. You need to tell yourself. And you need to, you keep telling yourself every single day that you're worth it, you will start to believe it. And once you believe it, you will start to strive for things you never thought you'd strive for ever in your life. And you will get things that you never thought were possible. Just hang in there. But you gotta do the footwork. It don't fall out of the sky. It takes a lot of work. Just darkening up the crease over here. Not dark enough for me. Don't think the shade's gonna do it. Yeah, it looks really close to the other shade. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it right up to the brow bone. I'm not gonna put it on the brow bone, but take it right up to it. Okay. Alright, just trust the process. Alright, then I'm gonna take one of these like domed brushes like this. This is a Moda RL Smoky Eye brush, okay? And I'm gonna pick up this color right here. This is beautiful. What is this? Beyond Compare. I don't know. I feel like I don't want to do a smoky eye. I feel like I've been doing too many smoky eyes. But we're going to see where this goes. And wherever this goes, it goes. If it does a damn smoky eye, we're doing smoky eye. But I got to get to the mascara. So we need to get cracking. I just want to deepen this crease. I have a, what do you call them, hooded eyes, and my crease is pretty deep, I think, and I like to accentuate it. I think it's cute. You know, some people don't like their hooded eyes. I'm like, you know what, that's what I have. I actually think they're kind of cute, so I'm gonna accentuate them. Hey, you know what, learn to love what you have. Stop saying, oh, I want this, I want that, I wish I looked like her, I wish I was him, I wish I did this, I wish I did that, I wish I was her, I wish I was him. And start saying, you know what, I'm proud to be me. I love me. You know? Hey, I'm awesome. Hey, I'm worth it. Hey, I deserve respect. You know? I deserve to be treated good. I deserve to be treated like a princess, you know? But I also need to treat others how I want to be treated. I believe in karma, you know? I really do. So that looks really good, I think. I like that, so I'm happy with that. I'm actually going to take that same brush. I'm just going to hit it on my Sigma switch real quick. If you don't know what a Sigma switch is, it is a rubber mat that has different kind of bristles on it. And you just rub it on the appropriate patch. And it takes all of the eyeshadow off the brush so you can use it again. So I'm going to take the dark purple. Okay. And I'm only going to tap it off a little bit because we really want this to stand out. I'm just going to put it on the end of the eye. Okay. So I'm going to take a little bit, put it up there. Just, all I did was go like this, just real sloppily. Just, you know, put some purple up there. Okay? Just real sloppily, just throw it up there. Okay? Right? And then I'm going to take a blending brush. Do you want like a big one or like a more... No. I'm going to take this angled blending brush and I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to start right here where it meets. And I'm going to go over that. Okay? But then I'm going to smoke that outwards. Okay? And I have it laid like this, to where it's angled downward, okay? So where it goes all the way into my crease, so it's blending everything, okay? Actually, it looks really good. I like that. Put more purple. Alright, so that looks nice and smoky. We're gonna end up like losing this, so just trust the process. I know I keep saying it, but just do it. Please. Have a little faith in me, okay? So just take your time, really take your time, and don't put a lot of pressure on it, because you don't want to blend it away, you know? Right, I want more. Well, I need more. I gotta match that eye. Oh, I probably didn't even need to do that. Alright. So that one's done being blended. I can put it back on the end here. And go. Okay. Ouch. Sorry. Okay. So, now that we have it on the end of the lid, I'm going to take whatever's left and put some in the crease. Just a little bit past where it is on the lid. That just keeps going away. And maybe I am going to add a little bit more. There we go. Okay, just to have a little bit of depth there. That's all. And then I'm going to add it back to the lid again. Okie dokie. Right. That color blends away too easily. I don't like that, but I love this palette. Anyway, so we need to blend this. That never got blended. I start right where they meet so I can blend that out. Light pressure, take your time. Okay, do. Okay. I keep seeing this spot right here. It's like not holding the purple. Hi, caramba. Oh. Well, it's not supposed to be like perfect. It's supposed to be smoky. Duh, Jade. Come on now. Get your ish together. Get your life together. You know what? I'm trying. Like, I'm really trying to, like, be an adult and be, like, a good person, a good member of society, and everything like that. You know? I just really just want to be the best me that I can be, you know? And I think that I'm on my way to doing that. So I'm going to add the purple back now that that's blended out. Add it back to the end of the lid, okay? And maybe we shouldn't have done that until we put it in the crease. We add it back again. Go ahead and add some. Put it in the crease. Okay. All right. And I want you to take the blending brush and just go like that. Okay. Oh my goodness, I don't like it when it skipped there. That looks really crazy. Alright, it's fine. I have glitter glue coming tomorrow. I wish I had it tonight, but that's okay. Cool, looks good. All right. Let's see, we have this or this, and I think I'm gonna go with the shimmer. I think I'm just gonna do it with my finger. I think you get the best payoff with your finger with shimmers. No matter what. Sorry, I saw like a random noise in my room. Oh wow, like a little bit of this went a very long way. Because I was worried that it wasn't going to show up because it's not, it wasn't showing up on my finger. Or at least I thought it wasn't. But like, look at that. That's cute. Right? That's really cute. Ooh. Uh-oh. Accidentally like broke it a little bit. That's okay. So we need to. There we go. I wanted to like get some of it and actually put it on there, like some chunks of it, the actual product, and it was showing up sheer on my finger. There, now we can see it. Okay. Okay. Cute. Like it. Sorry. Bending down so I didn't really get all that fallout on me. Right now I'm just trying to blend off that line. I don't like a harsh line where things meet, you know? I really like it to be blended out. Oh, there we go. That worked. Cute. Okay. I mean, not bad. Right? So let's set that over there. I am going to... Oh. Let's see. Yeah, get to the mascara. Let's get to the mascara. I guess I gotta do one more thing before we get to the mascara. And then I'll clean up this. But I'll get to the mascara, that way if anybody, you know, who wants to see that can hop off, just in case you've been hanging around. I appreciate you, whoever's still here, you know, leave an emoji, please. Let me know you've been hanging around. I'm actually gonna take some of this dark, no, I'm gonna take some of this silver color right here. This dark silver. And I'm gonna run that underneath my eyes, under my, in my, lash line. You know, when I was younger, I would never put anything in my lash line. I thought it looked so dumb. Oh, I hated it. I only would put stuff in my, waterline, you know? And here I am, always hitting up the lash line. But it looks really good though, like I like it. I think it's very nice looking, you know? All right, that looks very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the other eye. All right, and after that, we can go ahead and review the mascara. All right. So let me know in the comments, does anybody dress up for Halloween? And if you have children, do you dress up with your children? Does anybody still like go out and like go to Halloween parties? And I know a few years ago, like 2 years ago, I had a Halloween party and it was fun. You know, it was really fun. Ooh, all right, there we go. I think the look looks really nice. I'm gonna clean it up real quick. All right, here we go. I'm cleaning up the look. I apologize for the dogs in the background. So sorry about that. I have roommates, so I can't help it. And they have doggies. Okay. All right, see, I told you clean it up and it will look so much better. There we go. All right, that looks really cute. So let's go ahead and try the mascara, or what everybody's been waiting for. All right, this is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara, and it is bigger, badder, volumizing mascara. It's yeah, so it's supposed to be really volumizing. Okay, whoa, okay, so that's pretty skinny for a volumizing wand. Okay, so let's go ahead and apply it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my trick too, to lengthening any lashes. Okay, short lashes, long lashes, whatever, lengthening your lashes. So I always start at the base. Okay, I get a good base gun, but actually let me go ahead and try this normally first. Okay, real quick, so I can see how it works. Just how I would regularly apply mascara. Normally, I mean, whatever. Okay. It's definitely very volumizing. I love that. Okay. Alright, so did you guys notice when I was doing my mascara how I did the top as well? I went like this. So it's important when you want to lengthen your lashes that you cover every bit of your lash. Okay, now that you've done that, add a little bit more mascara. Okay, and hit just the tips back and forth of your lashes. Watch this. Okay, I'm gonna make my lashes even longer. Watch. Look. How crazy is that? Wasn't that cute? I mean, I'm sorry, I just get so excited. You know? Because all you have to do is like build them up, you know? I mean, it's probably not a new technique or whatever. I probably didn't discover anything. But, you know, you can make any lashes longer by using this technique, okay? So try this technique. So start at the base, okay? Start at the base. Get the base, the whole thing. All of the lashes. Get in the corner. Alright, now you want to take your brush and start going from the top. You start going back and forth on your whole lashes, okay? Don't do it a whole lot, just do it once in each spot, okay? Because it will start putting way too much mascara on your lashes. Then go back to the front and regularly coat your lashes again, okay? And that should give you nice volume. So this is a nice mascara. I really do like this. I enjoy this. It's nice and volumizing. And when I want to do my trick, the lengthening trick, it works. I do like that. But this is very volumizing. Woo! Hold on, I gotta give these a second over here. They don't want to separate. Let me get out my little separator thing. Wow. I do have long lashes, but I mean, when you know, keep building them, you know. Where's my separator? There it is. Sorry, I have a whole like lash thing back there. It's got all my lash tools in it and eyebrow tools. This is the best lash separator ever. Look at this thing. They're metal. The combs are metal. And let me tell you, it takes every clump, every extra, like it takes all the extra product off. It separates without like pulling on your lashes. So awesome. And it makes them look so adorable. Okay. And then if you get mascara on you, don't touch it until it dries, okay? Completely. Because if you touch it while it's wet, obviously it's gonna smear. But if you wait till it dries, it literally flakes right off, okay? So let me show you one more time my little trick, okay? And these get a little bit longer, okay? Ready? Do just the tips of your lashes, okay? And look at that. Like, isn't that crazy? It's so crazy. That's awesome though. Like, big hell yeah to that. Hell yeah to the mascara and hell yeah to the trick. Okay? Let's see how it does on the bottom lashes. Ooh, it's a little messy. It's probably because I'm trying to hurry because I feel like my video is too long. That's okay though. I mean, it's like get ready with me, so. I think we came up with a great look. So. So while all the mascara mistakes dry, I am gonna add some black to the look to make it even deeper. Okay? So if anybody wants to hop off, oh yeah. I don't want you to hop off, I want you to stay, but I know that, you know, people, you know, they get antsy, but anyway, please don't leave. The Bad Gal Bang Mascara by Benefit is Green Heart approved and everyday makeup by Jade loved. Yoo-hoo! Look at these lashes. I mean, they just prove it. Alright, so I want to show you something. Look, like it literally just flakes right off. Okay? See? It's gone. So see? I don't know how long that one's been there. Yeah. But if you just wait till they dry, they just come right off. So, alright. So that's that. That's for the review. So to go over it, today I used the Luxe and Willow Beauty Blender sponges. And those are Green Heart approved and everyday makeup by Jade loved. And I used the Bad Gal Bang by Benefit Mascara, and that is also, boom, Green Heart approved and everyday makeup by Jade loved. Okay, and I'm so happy about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this look, and then I will let you guys go. So let's see. I'm gonna add some black. Where is my Basic Bitch palette? I'm going to add some black from the MAC Basic Bitch palette. Okay. Actually, no. I'm going to add the... Oh, I added that on the bottom already. Maybe we should just leave the look alone. Yeah, let's bronze up and you know, stuff. So, for my bronzer today, I chose Juvia's Place, the Bronze Lights. Look at this artwork, you guys. I mean, come on. Ah, so beautiful. See? So beautiful. I saw myself. Oh, alright, so let's go ahead and bronze up. Get out my bronzing brush. Okay. I love this because, like, I can bronze up with this color, right? So I can bronze up. And then, if I feel like it's like, I don't know, too like harsh lined, I can take the lighter color with this brush and go ahead and just tap that right on those edges, you know, or rub them right on those edges. And look. Look at that. That's beautiful. I mean, come on. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna do that to the other side. Oh, my throat is hurting, my eyes itching. Sounds like allergies to me. Right, I'm gonna put this mirror down because this palette has a mirror in it and my arthritis is killing me again. Sorry, guys. Alright, for whoever is still here, you are troopers. And I commend you and I appreciate you so much. I appreciate whoever just stopped by. I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. I know it's a little long, but you know, it's a, you know, let's get ready with me. It's reviews, 2 of them. You know, we're doing a full beat. So, yeah. We did a pretty in-depth look, too. So, very nice. It just makes it look so smooth and like uniform. Oh. You know, like I did a huge ton of work right there. That looks really good. I like that. Awesome. So I'm going to take some across the top of my forehead. Okay, and then I'm going to grab a little bit more and take it down right where it meets where I put the other stripe on my cheek, not the stripe, where I put on my cheek where it meets at the hairline. I'm going to put it right where it meets that spot, okay? So I'm going to buff that in. Okay. Make sure it's nice and there we go. So then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. All right. Nice. So I'm going to take a little bit more of the dark and I'm going to pat that right on that edge. Okay. Now I'm going to take the light, the top, and I'm going to get those edges. Okay. All right, I think that looks great. I think I went a little ham on my forehead, but you know, that's okay. We're at the end of summer, so just looks like I got a lot of sun this summer. All right, so after that comes blush. For my blush, I chose... Oh, I chose the Rare Beauty blush, but I don't think it's gonna work because I have all powder products on, so I can use Juvia's Place. The Juvia's Place will look very nice with it, I think. What do you think? That's a little pink. And the other one's, well, the other one's red. It's not brown, it actually comes out red. Let's see. Oh, you know what I'm gonna use this. Because this cream blush by LYS, it's really nice and it actually goes over powder pretty nicely, usually. So, what I'm gonna do is you get some on your finger and I tap some off to kind of warm up the product, okay? And then I go ahead and place it where I want it, okay? And always blend it into your hairline, okay? Okay. So what I do is I tap over the line that I made a few times just to smooth it out, and then I take my finger and I drag it down just a tad, you know, just tap it, and then I take it and put it right underneath of that, and then I'll put it right underneath of that a few times, back and forth. Okay, and then right underneath of that a few times, back and forth. Do you see? And then I'll go up here to the very top and go over the very top of it, the line, you know, and just kind of tap it out. All right, no harsh lines. There we go. And if you feel it's too dark, which I don't, I feel that I put the perfect amount on, which I never do, but this is a beautiful blush. And this is by LYS. I got this in my AIA beauty box, the American Beauty Bundle. Yeah, American Influencer box. Yeah, AIA Beauty Bundle box. You know, just don't let me twist it up. It had the LYS takeover, and yeah, it was great. So anyway, if you feel like it's too much, take the sponge or a brush or whatever you use to apply your foundation and just go over it. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. I got the product. I am warming it up. And now I am placing it. Okay. This stuff blends so amazingly. You know, I'm just using my finger, you know. Ooh, I didn't know I picked up that much more. Oh my goodness. That's okay, it's alright. That's what we have the beauty blender for. That beauty blender blended out so nice. Good coverage. Cover your secrets. Coverage so good it'll cover your secrets. All right. Ah, ay caramba. All right, there we go. Try to make them the same. Okay. Here we go. So that's that. Now we're just going to put our highlighter on. The highlighter I chose for tonight is by IBY Beauty. I think it stands for Inspired by You. These are so cute. This is the Wanderlust highlighter. Whatever color the component is the color your product is inside. Look at this highlighter. Oh, mine is broken. I broke it. It's not this thing's fault. It's my fault. I manhandled it like crazy. Right? So let's put some of this on. I don't want to go crazy with it, but it's like beautiful. You know? Ooh! Look at that. Yes. All right. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, we almost officially made it through another look, another video. I've been trying to post almost every day. The goal is every day. Yeah. So I've been trying to get back on here and post more. But if you guys could please, please, please like my video. Please share it. You know, if you'd like. Please leave a comment. You know, leave an emoji. Leave anything. That's fine. Just say hi. Tell me how you're doing. How was your day? You know, I'll comment back. I'll tell you how my day was. You know, just, you know, like it so we can get it out there and get it rolling and you know, get that algorithm tracking. What do we need now? Lip. We need a lip. I hope it's not going to be the one on the one that fell on the floor. Okay, this looks amazing. Okay, or that. Oh man, I'm thinking this. Alright, I'm terrible at putting lipstick on, so. I mean, it smells good. This is the NYX XXL lingerie, or lingerie XXL, whichever you prefer. I don't care. That's your right. That's your prerogative. Maybe I shouldn't do such a bold lip with such a bold eye. It's looking a little like crayoned on my face, but maybe not. Okay, I'm thinking yes. Okay. Alright, so I've done that. That was embarrassing. Oh lordy, like, you know, it was fine. This is where I get so frustrated. Alright, there we go. Good enough. Don't come for me. Sexy. Alright. What do you think? Be honest, okay? Give your honest opinion of the look for tonight/today. Do you like the Discovery palette? Do you like the Bad Gal Bang Mascara? Do you like the Luxe and Willow beauty blenders? Do you like what they did? I'm liking this lip with this eye. You know, it's looking real cute. So, you guys, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. As always, thank you so much for looking and watching. Thank you so much for being a part of. Bye. Much love. Bye.